pay tribute to my mother's memory, and I honor her life of service. I know that her death brings great sadness to so many of you, and I share that sense of loss beyond measure with you all.
Right now at 11, a new reign is underway. King Charles III marking his first full day as monarch of the UK, bidding farewell to his mother and honoring her historic legacy.
It comes as the world continues to mourn the longest-serving monarch in British history. A live look now from Buckingham Palace, where crowds continue to come and go to pay their respects.
The UK is now in a 10-day period of mourning. Queen Elizabeth II is expected to be laid to rest within the next 2 weeks.
Local 10's Nicole Perez has traveled to London ahead of the funeral. She has more on what's next for the new king.
Charles was very busy his first day as king. He met with the new prime minister. He made his way over to Buckingham Palace, where he greeted many people along the fence of the palace. He even let one woman kiss him on the cheek. Many people we spoke to were very optimistic about Charles as king. He then went on to deliver his first address to the nation and then ended his day with a prayer service.
Queen Elizabeth was a life well lived, a promise with destiny kept, and she is mourned most deeply in her passing. That promise of lifelong service I renew to you all today.
King Charles III, in a recorded message, delivering his first official public address after meeting with Britain's new Prime Minister, Liz Truss. Earlier Friday, a massive cheering crowd welcoming the late Queen's grieving son back to London to begin his reign as the new monarch. Charles has been waiting in his mother's shadow for 70 years for this moment. Charles honoring his mom inside St. Paul's Cathedral, thousands honoring the late Queen's memory, while also looking forward to the future, singing God Save the King.
I think that he's done huge things for this country with the Prince's Trust and all the many different charities he's founded, and I think he'll really come into his own. Actually, it's not easy living in the shadow of a woman like that for your whole life.
All throughout the streets of London, billboards with the Queen's image.
And the palace gates full of flowers with a sea of people who have come from near and far to say their final goodbyes.
To say that she was like a grandma just to the nation is very definitely a true statement, I'd say.
And we heard that from so many people here in London. Also, when we were here covering the Jubilee, many people saying the Queen was warm and welcoming, and they felt like she was part of the family. Saturday, Charles will formally be proclaimed as king, and it'll be the first time it is televised in British history. We're in London. I'm Nicole Perez, Local 10 News.
And another live look right now from Buckingham Palace tonight, just after 4 in the morning, and the UK remains in a 10-day period of mourning. Yesterday, they lost a queen, but today they gained a new king for the first time in more than 70 years. Another busy day tomorrow for King Charles III, and Local 10 has you covered. Look for more live reports from Nicole Perez in London starting tomorrow morning.
And a touching tribute to the late Queen on display right here in South Florida. The landmark Freedom Tower lit up in purple in memory of Queen Elizabeth II. And the Paramount Miami World Center also honoring the Queen with the UK's flag, the Union Jack.